Good evening, you gorgeous, lovely people out there. Welcome to another beer review. This time we're off to Cumbria with this one. We've got a session IPA from a brewery which I've had a few over the years and really enjoyed. And we're off to Hesket Newmarket Brewery. We've got a session IPA from them, and it is a bottle of their Brim Fell IPA, clocking in at 4.5% ABV. There you go. I shall read the blurb. They are a cooperatively owned microbrewery in the Lake District. Hesket started in 1988. It says designed to drink like an English IPA, but with the delicious flavours of American hops. Copper coloured to give enough malt body to support the bitterness. This is a well balanced, full flavoured beer, a traditional take on a modern IPA. Dry hop to give a fruity finish. Shall I say the hops are not on it at all. It's a community enterprise run on democratic and voluntary principles. And they've been producing flavoursome, award winning beers ever since. Most of them named after Lakeland Fells. So, Brim Fell. Never been up Brim Fell. I did Skiddaw once, years ago. I was absolutely knackered after that, and I thought, I'm not going to go up another fell again. So there you go. So let's crack it open like you do. Bit of smoke, plain silver crown. Let's pour it out, shall we? Let's pour it out. I don't think it's bottle conditioned. Got a feeling it isn't. I don't think any of the other beers are bottle conditioned at all. So there we go. Sticker there and see what we get. So as you can see, the coppery amber colour to it, thin in head. Let's get the aroma. Hints of lemon, for sure. There's always lemon, isn't there? I wonder if I added up over the years how many times I've said lemon. I'll say citrus then. Lemongrass. It is purely lemon, citrus, gooseberry. It's all there. I'm going to pop in and say hello. Cheers. %4.5%. That's got a lot of flavour. It's got a lot of flavour. You agree with a slight malty mix on the front end. Malty, lemony, gooseberry. It's got like a malty, there's a maltiness throughout this beer. More biscuity than malty? Maybe. And it doesn't taste thin. It doesn't feel thin, shall I say. There's no thinness in the taste either. Got a lovely sharp bitterness throughout. Slightly dry on the back end. Lots of citrus notes poking around the mouth. The carbonation and the mouthfeel is smooth. Lovely body on it. And I'll tell you what, this beer is a session IPA. A session IPA. Now, I'm going to have a little bit of a rant now because I think it's warranted. This is a small microbrewery doing honest beers. They've done a session IPA and it works. It's absolutely lovely. And to be honest with you, I'm not a fan of the style, but session IPAs for me, this may be one of the best ones I've had on the channel. And the reason why I'm saying that, because it's packed full of flavour. It's low, it's a sessionable beer, packed full of flavour. and I don't think I'll get bored with it. There's a nice, there's a slight pine on the back end now I'm picking up, so I'm not getting bored with it. If I went to a supermarket, it's overrun with session IPAs and stuff like that, pick up a load and try them. I don't think there'll be any of them out there which would be as good as this. And the reason why I'm saying that, because when I go to the supermarket, I pick up one of these session IPAs, it feels as though, even though I'm spending a couple of quid on a can in the supermarket, that I'm being ripped off. It feels like everything is watered down and thin. There's a lot of them out there, which do that. And to be honest, I don't really review many of them anymore unless I'm given them, because it's the same old story and the same old disappointment with them. Coming back to this beer, small microbrewery, they must find it hard to sell their beers. They're in there, the local shops and the, dotted around Cumbria, which is fair enough. And, I will always pick up a bottle by them. But they haven't got the clout, have they? But the beer is really good. This is a great example, a good example of a session IPA. But no one who shops at supermarkets will ever hear of them. And this is the thing which the mainstream will not cotton on to this brewery, because they're not in the supermarkets. And when you see all these other ones, out there, it just makes me mad that they're getting, you know, the advertising, the recognition by being in a supermarket, and this lot, producing good, honest beers week in, week out, are not. So that's the rant over with, like you do. This beer, Brimfell IPA, Session IPA. This is what a good Session IPA is all about. From High Hesket, Hesket Newmarket. I get mixed up with me Heskets in Cumbria. Hesket Newmarket Brewery, Brimfell IPA. Totally, recommend it. It's nice. It's decent. It is. It's decent and it's honest. And honesty is not a word used very often in this day and age, is it? Thank you very much for watching this one, boys and girls. See you on my next one. Bye bye.